I'm here at Goodwill. Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. We're gonna go thrifting today. You know the drill. We're gonna go do some thrifting, see what we can find. We're gonna list it on Poshmark. I'm gonna show you what I bought, and then we'll wrap it up in a week or so, and I will tell you what has sold so far. So let's pop in. I don't have a ton of time today, so here is my game plan. We're gonna hit the new racks, okay? We're gonna hit those first and foremost. I'm not gonna go to the shoes first. We're gonna switch up the plan. And then we're gonna hit the shoes, and then I'm gonna go to the men's section. I'm really trying to branch out into more menswear. Last time I was here, I bought a bunch of men's stuff and it sold incredibly well. So you guys, I'm going to go into the men's section. Are you ready for this? I know it's new. Hang in there. If you're new here, also, welcome. Hi, thank you for picking this video out of all the videos that you could pick. I've been a full-time reseller for almost, oh my gosh, we're going on 6 years, you guys. 5.5, it'll be 6 years very soon. If you want to learn more about reselling clothing online, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and let's go inside. I lied, you guys. My Goodwill switched everything around, and I had to go to shoes first because I was trying to figure out what was going on. There was a ton of people from corporate Goodwill here, and it was an interesting day. So I ended up going to shoes first. They changed the entire layout of the store. The menswear wasn't where it was before. So that's that. I'm going to go through the shoes that just rolled out really fast. Oh, I see some Skechers. Skechers is the #1 selling brand of shoe on Amazon. I didn't know that. I didn't know that until I was doing research for my bolo list that I put out on Patreon every month. I put out 100 bolos. Be on the lookout for items, and you can find that down below. I'll link my Patreon. But when I was researching like top selling brands, I found out that Skechers is a top selling brand on Amazon. Who would have guessed? Okay, back to my original plan. Here's a new rack. I didn't find anything. There was so many people from corporate Goodwill that I didn't really feel comfortable filming like openly this day. It was a rough day. Those were cute, but there was definitely some wear on the toes of those Sam Edelmans. That brand I didn't know. It was a weird day, like I said. $7.99 as is for those. That's not a great deal. There we go. Got the wide lens going. Okay, what else can we find? So the shoes used to be like in racks, kind of in rows, and now the shoes are all along the wall. And they don't have like the fancy shoes on the end like they used to have. It's so different. And I had to get used to it. You know, when you walk into a store and the layout has completely changed. That's what I was dealing with here. That's all right. Oh, those are cute little Vans. I probably wanted like $20 for them. My Goodwill really, you know, they love to charge a lot of money for shoes. Oh, 10, not as bad, but I mean, we don't need those. They were like $4.99. Probably would have grabbed them. Okay, I have some boots in the cart, and I'll go through those in a second. Found lots of Sorels, but like those were $40 overpriced. So let's start going through the what is this? Oh, that was the kids section. Wow, there's some dance coats for $25. I think they were half off though. Okay, the kids section is over here now. The kids section used to be on the other side of the store, and this is where the men's section used to be. Let's see if I can find anything. Delilah can always use these for school. So I was checking that out. She has a few of those, so she probably doesn't need any more. Kids stuff is not a bad place to look. A lot of times people put stuff back in the kids section too. Some of my best finds ever have come from the kids section. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, the kids' shoes are now located in this area. Oh, look at, those are some very worn Doc Martens right there. Woof. Those have seen better days, and they are $12.99. That's a big no for me. If you guys didn't know, I used to work at a children's consignment store. I managed it for years, so I do know lots about kids stuff and good brands and all that. Oh, look at that fun basketball hoop. Ooh, some beta brands for $6.99. Okay, get in my cart. Hi. Yes, you can come home with me. I'll take you. All right, let's get through the activewear. Again, there was like a ton of people from corporate Goodwill. I'm guessing because I just rearranged things. So my plan to go straight to the men's section didn't work out because there was a ton of people in that section. So I kind of had to like scope out the store a little bit differently than I normally would have. They're cool Adidas. They are $8, so that's a no. They probably sell for $20, so. Ooh, a pair of Lululemons, $12.99. That's not too bad. I'll probably grab those, honestly. Those are Wonder Unders. Probably sell for $40 or so. Okay. Ah, this was such a good find, you guys. They clearly didn't know this was Lululemon, and they priced it at $3.99. So that's so fantastic. Definitely gonna grab those guys. I have them listed on Poshmark right now for $75. Love that. Love when they miss that Lululemon logo. These are nicer pink joggers. Pretty worn though. Dun, 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 dun. Fabletics. Let's see here. No. Not finding too much. Athletic wear is always so hard to go through with one hand when I'm filming and like trying to find the brands. Looks like I'm being so dramatic with like pushing the things out of the way, but I'm really not. I'm just trying to do it one-handed. Zala. It's for Nordstrom, $7.99. No thanks. That will sell for like $15 to $20 on Poshmark. At the bins, I would grab it. Absolutely. All day. You know, I'll flip things from the bins when I'm paying by the pound for $15 to $20. That's a cool Nike shirt, but again, $6.99. That black Nike tag is a newer Nike tag. I actually went over Nike in my BOLO list this month. I did a whole in-depth Nike situation on there with tags and names and all the things to look for. In Patreon. Sorry, I should mention that. Okay, let's see what else is up here in the men's department. So the men's department is hard for me because I really don't know the brand. So I'm stopping consistently. I'm stopping to look up comps. I'm having to like turn the camera off, and it's a lot harder when you don't know what you're looking at. Men's stuff is very foreign to me, but I do feel like the market isn't as flooded in the men's department. So I am, I'm happy to learn it, especially after I just did so well with a ton of men's stuff. Like I don't know what this stuff is. But the way you learn is you just look them up. You go on Poshmark and you look up the brand and you try and find a similar style, and then you look at the solds, and you should be looking at a few things. So like look at the sold, see how many have sold, and then see how many are listed. There's 10 listed and 100 sold. Absolutely buy it. And then if there is 10 sold and 100 listed, the opposite, it might be harder to sell. So it's not just the price in the recent solds, it's also like the market and what that looks like. I did buy this guy and he already sold. That guy sold really fast. It was a Nike Windbreaker. This is a new rack that just rolled out with lots of men's stuff on it. I thought this Nike jacket was cool, but I ended up putting it back because it had a bunch of damage on it. Unfortunately, that Jordan jacket. Why do they have the tag like that? Okay, I know that these fisherman sweaters are good. This is $7.99. Probably sell it for around $40. So I put it in the cart, 40 to 50. These are both like Irish cable knit fisherman sweaters. I ended up not getting either one of them, and now looking back, I kind of regret that choice, but it is what it is. Here's an Untucked shirt that was $7.99. I will take you. Thank you. All right, let's go. I don't know what that is. I gotta look it up. Okay, I'm in the basket section. I'm talking about something, but I can't tell you, oh, here's Christmas. I love a good Christmas. Oh, there's my cart. I got that cool surf shirt. What's this? Ooh, cool frame. I love seeing the stock photos and frames, or sometimes like people donate their loved ones photos. Oh, look at that guy, walrus dude down there. What is that? It's a cookie jar. It's a cookie jar. We didn't buy him. Pink by Victoria's Secrets with the like teams on them. That used to be huge. I sold a pair of leggings once for like $75. It's not as big as it once was. I usually leave it behind unless it's inexpensive, and that wasn't. Whew, $10 for those. Those sell for like $20. That's not a good buy. But it'd be a good buy in the bins. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. It was a rough day. It was a rough hunting day here. I did find a decent amount of stuff though. I'm excited to show you guys the haul. There's a Stussy flannel, which I did sell, I think, for around 20 bucks. I've had this stuff listed for longer than my other hauls, so I've had it listed for a couple weeks now to show you guys what sold. Johnson & Murphy, that's a more expensive brand. Gotta look it up to see if I should buy it. Okay, these are Danskos, $25. Pretty worn. What else do I have in here? A little pair of Converse, some sandals. So there's my cart. Oh, I found some socks on my way out, but $1.99 a piece, that's really not going to do it for me. But if I needed socks for myself, that might be a good buy. But I do not. I do not need socks for myself. My Goodwill has so much random stuff. Does your Goodwill have random stuff like that? Just like packages of socks. Okay, time to go check out and show you guys what I got. We did it. I spent $167.72 on 17 items plus a bag of Cheez-Its, in case you're wondering. So, just under $10 an item. Let's dig in. Let's see what I bought. And then of course I'm going to list it, and I'll be back in a couple weeks for you guys, like a couple minutes, and I'll tell you what sold and for how much and how it all went. First things first, should we start with the shoes or the clothes? Shoes? Okay. First things first, shoes. I bought these rainbow sandals. They were only $4.99. I got them on a cart that had just rolled out. If you guys don't know this brand, Rainbow, it is a very popular flip-flop brand. I've actually never seen it like a sandal. So we'll see. These are a size medium, and hopefully they'll sell. They're in perfect condition. No flaws on these. Super cute. Then I also got these for $4.99. They were a size 37, and they are Piccolinos. Is that how you say this brand? Let's see here. There it is. Very cute though. I was actually surprised these were so inexpensive. They don't usually mark sandals for $4.99 or like any type of shoe. These would have normally been like $9.99 at least. So, that's cool. The next item I got was a pair of Chacos. They are a women's size 5. Really, this is more a child size. Women's size 5. I thought women started at 6. I was wrong. Okay, well, this is a women's size 5. They were $12.99, and they're just a little pair of Chacos that I paid $13 for, $12.99. Hopefully they sell for around $30 to $40. The next item I did buy were these Danskos. They were Dansko booties for $20. Danskos are hit and miss. I always look up the style. This one seemed to be doing pretty good. And they're size 39, which is a good size, minimal wear. You always kind of wiggle these around, make sure they don't have any rot in them. That is important to do. So for 20 bucks, I will probably list these around $80. And the last pair of shoes is my favorite pair of shoes. These were also $20. I bought these because they were just like too cool to leave behind. They don't sell for much, but these are from 1991. I did the research. These are Nike bike shoes. like one of their first bike shoe that they ever made. And if you guys don't know, I live near Nike World headquarters, so I find a lot of older Nike, unique Nike, sample Nike, things that just aren't out there. I didn't see any of this particular one up for sale right now. And again, they're like, I don't know that these were ever used. I don't think they were. They don't have a cleat on them or anything. And if you look, it really looks like these were never worn. So they're in perfect condition. They're size 9 men's, so 42.5 European. And I don't know, they were 20 bucks. Sold are not expensive by any means. I think I'm just gonna list them for like 70 and see what happens. I'll hold on to them. I just think they're cool. I think they're cool, and sometimes you just trust your instinct and you buy it. Okay, let's move on to the clothing, shall we? Like I said in the beginning, I was really focusing on, I went through every single men's rack. I didn't do a lot of video in the men's section because I was having to stop and look up comps on almost everything. I'm not familiar with the men's section. I want to get familiar. I want to push my boundaries out a little bit. So it took a really long time. And I couldn't film. Every time I started to film, I'd have to stop and look it up. And it was just, I film on my phone. So I don't have a ton of footage from it, but this is what I ended up buying, and I'll explain why. So this actually came out on a new rack. I saw it and I thought it was really cool looking. It was $9.99. It was with some more expensive, that was a nice catch, huh? Yeah. It was with some more expensive pieces, and I thought, you know, this is a brand I haven't heard of. Let me look it up. It's called Saga outerwear. And it does seem to have extremely good comps. So I'll get it listed and I'll tell you guys what I list it for. I'm not gonna just like make up a price, but excited. And I'll tell you, there's a few things that stood out to me on this one. Their zipper pulls have like their name embellished on it, and just the tag, the quality of the piece seems good. So we'll see how it goes. I'll report back. The next item was with this vest on the new rack that came out. And it was with one other piece. It was a Jordan bomber jacket, but that bomber wasn't selling for much and they wanted 20 for it, so I left the bomber behind. But I did pick up this Nike Acg Windbreaker. It is a size extra large, and the colors are really cool. I know my husband loves to wear this like yellow color right now. It was 15 bucks. I'll probably list it for around $60 to $70. Next up is a Stussy authentic, it says authentic on it, that's why I said authentic. Stussy flannel. I will not put authentic in the title because that will get my listing flagged on Poshmark, and if they flag it, they don't show it in search. It's a whole thing if you guys don't know about that. So you don't want to use words like authentic in your title or in your description box. If something comes up that's like, when you go to list your item, a pop-up will happen and it will be like, hey, is this authentic? You might be listing something you're not allowed to list. Even if you press yes, it still gets like flagged in the algorithm and it's not going to show up in all of searches. So if you ever see that box pop up, figure out why it's popping up, fix it, and relist it. Like, don't push that listing live. Fun tips. Should have a segment in my videos called Fun Tips that I forgot about, but you might not know about, and I want to tell you about. Maybe you already know about it. But anyway, this is Stussy shirt. It was $7.99. I don't know how much I'll list it for yet. I did find this Untuck shirt, and I feel like people are going back to work and offices are probably going to wear nice shirts, maybe? Maybe they are wearing nice shirts for Zoom calls. I don't know. I don't know what it's like right now. I don't have to ever wear nice clothes. I live in workout gear. Anyway, Untuck It. This was $7.99. This brand is pretty popular, and it's an extra large. So all of those added up for me to go ahead and grab it. This is a vintage shirt. It's a vintage men's shirt, and I just thought it was so cool. It's like a reverse print. Very 90s, very Saved by the Bell. You totally know Zach Morris would have worn this shirt. And I know that the like Y2K is coming in and the 90s are kind of going by the wayside, but still cool. Still cool. It was $6.99. Went ahead and grabbed it. It's by Zeppelin, which is hard to look at because everything comes up as Led Zeppelin. That's fine. And it's a size small. Okay, women's stuff. We have a few women's items, all athletic-y type of stuff. So first and foremost is this. This is probably my big Bolo be on the lookout item of the day. I'm definitely going to be including this in my Patreon. I'm going to make a little post about it because I've never heard about this brand before. And when I looked it up, comps were, whew, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. So if you're not subscribed to my Patreon, the link is down below. Consider signing up for it. I put out 100 Bolo items every month, along with random posts throughout the month if I find something good that I want to share with you guys, so you know too. So this is Kitspo. Never heard of it. Might have overlooked it, except it said made in the USA, so I took a second to look it up. And it is a cycling brand that does, like I said, really good. So I paid $6.99 for this. Bolo this brand. Thank me later. Thank you for watching this video, actually. I bought this. So I couldn't find a ton of info about this. But this is a band called Gym Class Heroes. And I remember this band from like right at the end of my high school days. And it seems like everything from my high school days is kind of like resurfacing. And I wish I would have kept all my old band tees because they would have been worth a lot of money. So anyway, Gym Class Heroes, this is a sweatshirt. Couldn't really find anything online, but one of their other sweatshirts from an album sold for like 40 bucks. So I thought, let's take a chance. This was $6.99. And I get to like make up my own price, so. Yeah. Okay, this is an Athleta Tank with a built-in bra. I don't pick up all Athleta Tanks by any means. But you guys, I'm wearing Athleta pants right now, and I've been lurking, Poshmark to try and find Athleta pants. They go for a lot. Like, they are very comparative to Lululemon, their newer stuff. So it's really time to take a step back and start looking at your Athleta stuff again. So this was an Athleta top with a built-in bra, and it's a newer piece. Size small. It was $6.99, but comps, some of the comps on this were $40 and up. So grabbed it. We'll see how it goes. This is a Beta brand pair of yoga legging like career pants. I forget exactly how they call them. These are size medium long. They were $6.99. This brand doesn't sell as well as it used to, but it's still moving. And for $6.99, I'll definitely grab it. I actually find this brand a lot in my area. So that's cool. I'll probably list those for around 40. And then I found 3 Lululemon pieces. I actually found 4, and I put 1 pair of leggings back because I wanted 20 for them, and they just weren't going for enough to pay $20. This one was like, oh, should I get it? Should I not get it? Oh, this was a Lululemon piece. So, and it was $10, which is kind of a lot. And this is a Toronto 10K. Lululemon was founded in Canada, if you don't know that. And this was a race exclusive. So you couldn't get this unless you did the race. And some of these pieces do go for a lot, like the Sea Whiz leggings. Like the most popular Lululemon piece right now is a pair of Sea Whiz, which is their Seattle Marathon. Their reflective leggings can go for like $250. So some of the like race gear goes for a lot. This isn't necessarily one of those pieces. Comps were all over the place, but I took a chance and I paid $10 for it. And I think it'll just be a unique piece to have in my closet. We'll see how it goes. I bought these leggings because they're just Wonder Unders. They were $12.99. I should be able to sell these for $40 to $50. And last but not least were these. And I don't know why these were priced the way they were. The person pricing them clearly did not know they were Lululemon. I got a crate. I never get good deals like this on Lululemon. So these are a pair of Lululemon leggings. I looked them up. They are selling pretty well. And where's the Lululemon symbol? It's on here. It's like very hard to find. There you go. That's why they didn't know. And this was only $3.99. The tag is like cut weird, but this was the end of the roll. That's why it's cut that way. So these were only $3.99, you guys. Like look at $3.99. What? Cool, I'll take these. So that was my find of the day. 39 Lululemon leggings. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Let's go take photos and list these items. And I'll be filming again in a week to let you know how it went. But you'll see it like the next video. It's been a couple weeks. We're back. Hello. My office is messy. I'm in the middle of a work day. But I wanted to give you guys this quick update. I will go through the items that I've listed so far, how much I've listed them for, and how much we have made so far. So let's run through this really quick. I know this video is getting a little long. This is the Saga Supply vest. I ended up listing it for $36. The Nike Acg jacket has not sold. I thought it did. Maybe I got some offers on it. I haven't taken them yet. Listed that for $36. The Stussy shirt sold for $22. The Untuck It shirt I have listed for $28. The this vintage shirt sold for $19. I was hoping to get a little bit more for it, but I did run like a half off sale in my store, and some of the items went during that time, which is fine. There's still a profit on that one. This is a brand that I hadn't heard of before. It was a bike brand, and I listed this Henley shirt for $36. Fun fact, in my next video that is a thrift with me, I went out with my friend Kayla, and she, to the same store a few days later, and she found a jacket by the same brand, and the jackets do crazy good, probably $100 to $200. So that was cool. Probably the same person dropped them off. Gym Class Heroes I have listed for $44. The Athleta shirt, $28. Beta brand pants for $36. These used to sell so fast, not so much anymore, but maybe now that people are going back to the office, a lot of people are going back in the fall, they'll start moving again. This Lululemon shirt sold for $22. Lululemon pants sold for $44. These Lululemons I have listed for $75. These sold for $15, so not as much as I wanted, but that's okay. These sold for $27, which was good. The Danskos I've listed for $100, and then the Nike cycling shoes I've listed for $75. So all in all, we have 16 items listed from the haul for a total of $643, including like the sold. 6 have sold for $149 after fees and stuff. That's around $109 that I've made back, so I haven't broken even yet. But I think a few of the bigger things like the cycling shoes and the Danskos will take a little bit longer to sell. But I think when all is said is done, I'll probably double my money and call it a day. I'm still learning about men's stuff, so some of my pickups were good, some weren't, but the best way to learn is by trial and error. So I'm going to keep at it and keep learning, and you guys can come along with me. So thanks for watching, you guys. My next Thrift with Me will be out next week, and there is more of the normal women's stuff in there, I promise. And it's not as crazy because the layout didn't change of the store. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back again soon with a brand new video. Bye.